What is your name, by the way?
Timmy Cook.
I'm Rick Ruiner. I've been the Ruiners together since 1997.
And then I come back and sit down. I don't have a beer in
It could be Toad.
My beer at.
It could be a Toad.
Yeah.
She said, "Oh, you don't have a beer.
This is the best interview ever.
You don't have a beer, right?" So we're all
It's time to get a beer.
where the car was parked at.
They may have towed it.
Watch out for there. Towed it?
Yeah.
Towed it in 15 minutes?
I'll be right back.
Wait,
Here.
towed it in 15 minutes?
Hey, a lot of things can be done in 15 minutes. Many things can be done in 15 minutes.
Yeah.
Park a car
Many.
for a bar. They don't tow your car unless it's necessary.
If it's
We were parked in a parking place.
right here, arm in arm. Let's go.
She's got to set up her drums.
She didn't run that fast.
That was part of the show.
She was the one. Her car's over there. The car's sitting right over there.
Her car's across the street.
You know, I did that before. I did that before. No, she was the one who at the Fox. No, the when it used to be called friggin' something else. Yeah, the state. I paid a wino to find my car.
This is a Detroit guy interviewing us.
Yeah.
Okay, anyway, back to the interview.
Was it an interview?
Drummer. Yeah, it's supposed to be anyway. Kind of turned into freeform, didn't it?
Your car was my car.
So you find yourselves in Toledo, playing a show tonight. Now, are there any set plans to start playing out of town more? You've set Detroit on fire already.
As much as possible, but you know it's difficult these days, and you know trying to find playing out of town is difficult if it's time I've been to before. Like
Have you seen the price of gasoline?
We play Chicago at least once a year, and we've done other cities as well. But you know it's kind of hit and miss. You know, try to pick our spots and try to go whenever we can.
Right. Now there is a record in the works right now, right?
The record is in the works. It's almost completed. We completed with Jim Diamond on May 10th, and it's expected to be out in August.
Are you releasing it independently?
It's being released by Pravda Records.
Nice, nice.
So it'll be released internationally and distributed internationally and featured in films, vaudeville.
Speaking of films,
pornos,
your videos, awesome videos.
Thank you.
Tell us a little bit about how those came about and who does them for you. They seem like a lot of fun to do.
Mike Kanunen is the guy. He's a genius videographer. I live on a farm, so we had a lot of opportunity to do kind of kooky stuff with shotguns and cakes and
We couldn't do anything with sheep because we all forgot our boots, so we couldn't do anything with sheep that day.
So I think you should really get the girls more than Justin and I. We're really kind of the lesser interesting people in the band. They're the most interesting component.
Let's talk about the Detroit scene a little bit. Now, it seems to be experiencing a resurgence, which the Ruiners have been a big part of. Do you agree with that? Do you think there's an explosion happening in the scene right now?
Coming back to life. It has been.
What are you going to do in here? Now, are there any bands in particular you guys really get a kick out of playing with?
Circus Boy, for sure.
Yeah,
Lawn Care, formerly the Buck Boys.
I have no idea.
The Bamalamas out of Chicago.
We're playing with Question Mark and the Mysterians in June.
I don't know where Aaron went.
Love them.
One of our favorite bands, Question Mark and the Mysterians. Who else we got? Certainly the Lookouts, up-and-coming bands.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
That's one of your side projects, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah?
So you can still move around.
Nice.
Full disclosure, okay, yeah, that's where the name came from.
Other side projects? Brothers of the Coast?
Nice.
Rob, he's in a couple bands over there.
Rob's in some bands.
Which ones?
Rob, what bands are you in right now?
I'm in the Ruiners.
And?
Some other bands too. Secrets.
Secret.
Very secretive stuff.
My Misfits cover band is on hiatus. Unfortunately. Probably until Halloween.
Your Misfits cover band has a hiatal hernia?
Yeah. It's on a hyena. A hyena on a jackal.
Certainly the Motherbirds, up-and-coming band. Great stuff.
They were pretty impressive.
enjoyed that.
I like the jam aspect of it too. Now, when the new record comes out, do you guys see yourself expanding outward a little bit, out on tours? We touched on it a little bit playing out of town, but do you see yourselves actually going out on tours with anybody?
We've been overseas twice.
Yeah.
And we did very well in Scandinavia. And we hope to go back to Scandinavia and probably to Russia. Hopefully that's in the cards. Nina's from Russia, so.
Anywhere in Europe, because Europe is, music is still religion over there, and it's even a lot of bands like Luxury Pushers and Kevin K and the Cool Cats. They go over to Kevin K goes to Europe quite frequently, and Luxury Pushers. I don't know if they're supposed to go to Europe or they were.
Yeah, they are in the fall.
Right. Yeah.
Now I've heard a lot of people mention Europe being very hot on rock, and the American audience is not so much. Why do you think that may be the case?
I think a lot of it is that people there typically don't have cars, so they all kind of get arm in arm. They walk down to the pub, they drink, they watch bands, and then they go back. They buy vinyl. They're very much interested in sort of the tangible aspects of rock and roll, the memorabilia, the experiences. I think that, in the United States, I think there's so many options, and I think we talked about this with DJs and other forms of entertainment that maybe some of it's lost, and maybe